Hello, my lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your love reading for January through March. This reading is not going to apply to everyone because it is general. It may have already happened, you may be going through this now, or it may happen later, or it may not happen at all. So if it doesn't resonate, check out your moon or rising sign, or I may not be the reader for you. So uh, I don't know what's going on in the stars, but you know, a lot of the readings I'm seeing, there's been, I don't know about a lot of cheating or unfaithfulness or trust issues, like a lot of weird stuff's going on. This reading, I'm seeing it two ways. So overall, your overall energy, you're very, very guarded, Leo. Again, it's you are the person you're dealing with. This reading is for the Leos who are curious about the relationship they're in, or wondering if this person's a good person. If you're skeptical about their motives, this reading is for you. So, what I'm seeing is someone is really defending themselves. Someone is, feeling challenged. Someone is feeling like they have to protect themselves. And it's because they have a lot of fear. The moon was clarifying this, why the Seven of Wands was here. And the moon to me tells me that, you're not seeing everything you need to see, but also that you're very emotional and uncertain because I don't think you trust someone. Now, I think you have good reason to wonder if you could trust this person because in the recent past, this reading reminds me of Virgo. So if you have Virgo in your chart, this reading is definitely for you. Um, in the recent past, it looks like you took a break, or you needed to chill out, and you were just thinking really hard about something. And I asked why. Why was this break needed? And I got the Tower and the Three of Cups. So right away, I was like, oh no, is this a third party that came out? Did you discover something? I really didn't want to see that, but the other cards that clarify the Three of Cups were the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. So it looks like a third party. It looks like you found out something. It could have been you that did it. But what you're thinking about in the Four of Swords, what you're contemplating, it's about, I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, and so I said, what is this Queen of Pentacles? And I got the Hierophant. So it almost looks like you could be thinking about if there's another woman involved, wondering who it is. Maybe you know this person. It could also be that and I say this because of the other cards here, but the Queen of Pentacles is very like motherly like to me. She's the homemaker, the she's grounded, down to earth. I almost think of like settling down with this energy that I'm looking at. And it's almost like you're wondering if you want to settle down, if because the Seven of Cups is like you don't know, right? You're not grounded, and or that you haven't made a choice. It could also be for a very small few of you that there is a woman. The other woman is this Queen of Pentacles, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But in a general reading, it could be anyone. It could also be a man. Maybe this person was married and you didn't know because the Hierophant can represent marriage. Or yeah, it's really interesting. So the biggest thing I can't avoid is that something came out. It was painful, and it was involving another woman, or sorry, not another woman, another person. I always say woman because um, the cards that are showing me a woman, but it could be a man too for those of you who date men or who are men. So that's in the past. And so it makes sense that you're guarded and don't trust this person because your main energy was the Page of Swords. And I thought, okay, this person is the Page of Swords is very, they're young, they can be a little naive and immature, but they're very stealthy, And the Page of Swords was clarified with the Seven of Swords. So I was like, what? Like, at first I thought you were getting a message that you didn't want to hear, but I feel like you're spying on someone. It looks like you are sneaking around and spying on someone. And I said, what's the Seven of Swords about? And I got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you're trying. It almost looks like you're wondering if this person is getting attention from outside your relationship or if they're involved with someone else. Now, the Six of Wands has come up in many of my readings, my personal readings, when someone in the relationship is getting attention from outside the relationship. They're flirting with others, they might be dating others, they might be texting others. The Ace of Wands is a very sexual, passionate kind of new, well, of course, it's a new energy, it's an ace, but with those two together, it's like you're either spying on this person or you're sneaking around doing this, getting attention from others, and maybe even having an affair. I asked why the Page of Swords was here, and I got the Hanging Man and the Four of Cups. So to me, the Four of Cups is reiterating what the Hanging Man is already trying to tell me. And the Hanging Man to me is kind of saying, like, you don't know where you stand with this relationship, because the Four of Cups is like, this person is just kind of checked out. To me, this is a very, like, this person's got all this other stuff going on around them, but they're so focused on, one thing. And you may not know where you stand with this person. For some of you that may be doing the sneaking around, you may be, not certain of this person, maybe bored with this person, and so you're stepping out. I don't know which way it goes. Now, the obstacle is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands, especially because there's another two in your reading, couldn't be, there's two people, you need to choose. But more than anything, it's about moving forward, right? I said, why is the Two of Wands your obstacle? And it looks like it's a relationship, because I got the Two of Cups. So a relationship is causing you to not know what decision to make, to not know how to move forward. Maybe it's an additional relationship you're in. Like I said, you're in two. I said, what's going on in this relationship for Leos? And I got the Ten of Wands. So it's coming to an end, or it's just burdensome. You're overwhelmed. You're feeling pressured. I said, why? And I got the High Priestess. So your intuition is telling you something. There's something that is hidden from you. And I'm saying that because of all this other energy with the Moon, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Like, I'm getting, yeah. And again, this is only for a few Leos. Like, I usually ask Spirit to do these readings for who's going to watch this video. Who's going to watch this video? Who's going to resonate with the video, and what do they need to hear? Because I know some Leos, and they're not what this reading is. They are not in that place. So, yeah, there's some secrets going on in a relationship. It could also be a secret. Oh, that just came to me. It could also be that a secret relationship is causing you a burden. It's causing too much problems for you. So again, I don't know who's sneaking around on who or who's spying on who. But yeah, very interesting. The basis of the reading is the Star and the Five of Pentacles. And I asked what was causing the Star, because to me, the Star can often talk about distance, right? And it's a cold energy. Like, stars are way out in the middle of, nowhere. They're out of reach. And with the Emperor clarifying, like, why the Star's there, that really emphasizes to me that you're in a relationship with someone who perhaps is emotionally unavailable. This person might literally live at a distance. And they may be cold. They may be cold and distant. And so as a result, you don't trust this person. I don't really blame you for that. The Star was clarified with the Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold. And I follow a lot of other readers, and a lot of other readers have noted that the Five of Pentacles can often talk about, third-party situations as well. I don't know that I see it that way, but regardless, this is a card of poverty, feeling like you're not enough, feeling like your relationship is lacking something, feeling left out in the cold. Again, we're getting that word cold. So this person might just be giving you the cold shoulder. There's something interesting going on there. Your crowning thoughts are showing the Five of Wands. So I said, what's this Five of Wands about? Because the Five of Wands to me is conflict. It can also be jealousy. So something is bothering you in your mind. You're conflicted about something. I do believe there is jealousy involved here. And I said, what's this Five of Wands about? And I got the Ace of Swords. So it's like you want the truth. You need the truth. You want the truth. You deserve the truth. And I said, okay, well, what truth? And I got the Three of Swords. So I don't know if you I don't know if in the recent past that you had enough evidence that this person was cheating on you, but you had enough that you were like, wow, I know this is like, maybe they came home with perfume on them or something like that. And so now you're fighting for this truth and you don't trust this person. It could also be that in the past they cheated and it came out and you're still in this relationship with this person, but you are not able to trust them. And so you're looking, you're spying, you're trying to find proof for your feelings, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety and possible depression. And what I always tell people is you know if you cannot trust someone, that is a wrong relationship. You know, go looking for something, you might find it. And so just be mindful. And I also tell a lot of my personal clients this, that a lot of them come to me and they say, basically they ask me for a reading. I give them their reading and it resonates and it gives them that reassurance they needed. So a lot of the times you already know what's going on, but you mistaken your anxiety or sorry, your intuition for anxiety or fear or insecurity or whatever, when it's your intuition that's telling you. So I don't know which way this goes. Either you, Leo, are the one with the secretive relationship and someone is demanding the truth, or you are demanding the truth because you feel your partner or the person you're interested in is keeping something from you. um, the outcome, and I don't like to use the word outcome because free will, you have a choice, your partner has a choice, but this is where this is heading. And it looks like if you don't deal with this, let go of this, get the truth, resolve this for yourself. I have the Empress as the outcome, but with my clarifiers, what I'm seeing is that you may overindulge, you may kind of medicate yourself. So that could be with booze, that could be with gambling, that could be, I don't know, it looks more like booze to me. But it's unhealthy. And the ball is going to drop eventually is what I'm getting. Like, you cannot drink this away, you cannot cover it up, like you have to face it. And it's really weird that a lot of these readings are very similar in theme. So another thing that I thought about with the Empress, this is before I clarified, is whenever I see the Empress as like the final card, it often talks to me, and in my personal readings, what it has meant is that, you need to practice self love. You need to nurture yourself. It could also represent a very nurturing person in your life. Usually, it's a woman archetype. So a mother, a friend, that this person will help you. But a lot of the times, what I see is that it is about self love. Um, but with the clarifiers, there's an unhealthiness with this Empress. And so what I'm seeing is, for a few of you, it could be that this is the other woman. And you finally discover it. But I'm seeing that you might overindulge to kind of medicate yourself. I asked, what does Leo need to, or sorry, what is their advice when it comes to their love life from now through March? And you got the Ten of Pentacles. And right away, this is all about securing your own foundation. Do not look to someone else to secure it for you. You must be solid on your own before you can attract a solid partner. It also talks about money. So this might be to focus on your money. It's also about family. So this might be, spend time with family. Focus on your family right now. I clarified why your advice was the Ten of Pentacles and you got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you need to work, again, with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. You need to focus on self. You need to focus on building up your own. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Nine of Pentacles can be someone who has their own business And your focus is supposed to be on the money right now, perhaps. If it's not money, it's that inner security. So, your card, this was interesting. So, your oracle card that I pulled was a leg up. And this often talks about allowing people to help us. I will read the card, but I needed more information because it didn't I just felt like there was something missing. And so I'll read you what it says. So again, this is about receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence. So you've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, so you can give sorry to align with, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allow teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles will happen. Now is such a time. So this made me think of like the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles kind of being maybe a supportive person, because of the devil, because you are so consumed with this relationship, with what's happening, with what your suspicions, that this person is going to help you. They could be family related, or just they could just be a nurturing person. Now the relationship message reads, relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It is important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. You must trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Do not expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So, for me, this one, with your reading, this is where I kind of was like, interesting. Um, what I think this is saying, especially with your advice, is that it talks about interdependence, and you have to be independent to be able to be in an interdependent relationship that is not codependent. And so there might be people in your life that can help you with this. There might be coworkers, family, friends, a therapist, I don't know, but you need to be able to accept help. It doesn't mean it's not a weakness, it's actually a strength. Um, and it might serve a few of you to be vulnerable with your partner, to just be honest about what you're feeling and what you think, and don't go sneaking around trying to find something. Just be honest. So because of that, I was kind of like, you know what, I want another piece of advice for Leo. So I said, Spirit, what does Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, who are accessing my channel, who will resonate with this reading, what do they need to know about this relationship? If this reading resonates, what do you need to know? And you got Loyal Heart in reverse. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but of course I always read. It is number 35. So it is an 8 in numerology, and so sometimes when I see 8s, I wonder, if this is a repeating pattern, because 8s kind of are the symbol of infinity. So it's in reverse, so I have to read the reversal message. It says, are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all of your attachment. Spirit has awesome plans for you, so make some room. So I know some people don't like these messages, but that's the good thing, is that, that's what this card is saying, is that, betrayal, these are signs. These are guiding you to where you need to go. If you've been betrayed, if you've been cheated on, if you don't trust your partner, this person is not for you. It is time to let go and trust in the process and keep moving forward on your journey. That is the only way that we can find happiness, is to not tolerate mistreatment, really. So that is your reading, Leo. I hope that it was helpful and you resonated. If you want more clarity, you can email me or head over to my website, or there's more information. If it didn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. This reading was not for you. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that and that it was helpful.